Hey, so what's going on, Mr. Wright? Looks like Juan Corrida has been killed. What? Looks like he was murdered, and the suspect was arrested. That suspect is Mr. Matt Engard. You're joking, right? Nope. They arrested the Nickel Samurai on suspicion of murdering the Jammin' Ninja. Ugh, not again. I feel sick. Again? About a year ago, something just like this happened, Pearls. I still can't believe. No way Matt would. What's Mr. Powers got in his hand? Oh, before I forget, this is free, Mr. Wright. I got this from the bellboy that came by earlier. Receive signals over great distance. For me? But why? I don't know. All he said was it was for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney. Matt is the most energetic and active actor out there right now. The Nickel Samurai really sealed his place as a pop idol, but he kept adding fuel to the fire of his rivalry with Yon anyway. Mr. Juan, he's the Jammin' Ninja, right? And those two would butt heads over everything they could think of. But I'd say that Matt was the one who almost always came out on top. I guess some people only know how to relate to others by butting heads like a ram. Juan said that he'd take Matt on this same time too, so he joined the rival TV show. And that was the Jammin' Ninja? The stylish Nickel Samurai and the burnin' Jammin' Ninja. Well, things turned messy real fast with those two using their shows for their war. In the final tally, look around. It's pretty obvious how things ended up. Not even won the Grand Prix this year. Final win over his rival, I guess. Mr. Engard was going to hold a press conference, wasn't he? That's what I heard. But if you wanted to get technical about it, it was the Nickel Samurai's conference. Nickel Samurai's. Yeah, he was supposed to wear his costume and give the press conference that way. He was going to be in costume? But why? I'm not sure. They don't keep me in the loop anymore. I was wondering, where's Mystic Maya? She's been gone a long time. Now that she's mentioned it, Maya was only going to answer a phone call. Maybe she got lost. I'll take a quick look around for her. Beep, beep, beep. Ugh. What is that, Mr. Nick? Huh? I'm not sure. It's coming from this transceiver. Yes, hello? Right here. Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? And you are? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with, such as... Help! Nick! Mystic Maya? Maya? So, Mr. Wright, wouldn't you agree that the more important issue is the fate of the girl? Her fate? Does he mean what I think he means? Maya, where are you? Are you hurt? Come now. Don't fall apart on me yet. No, this can't be. Now that I have your attention, Mr. Attorney, I have a modest proposal for you. If you do what I require, then I will return to you your valuable item unharmed. What is this called again in your fancy lawyer terms? Kidnapping for ransom? Yes, that's it. This is a kidnapping. Ah! Missing Maya! My sight. Everything's fading away. Maya's been kidnapped. Are you there? Mr. Attorney, are you there? How much? How much do you want? Very good, Mr. Attorney. I'm glad you have such good grasp on the situation. Hurry up and state your condition and then return Maya. Money is not what I seek. What? What I want is a certain verdict. I would like a complete acquittal. Complete acquittal? What in the world have you done to need? I am not the person you will be representing. What? You are currently at the Gatewater Hotel, are you not? And I know that a murder has just taken place there. Juan Corrida was killed and the suspect is Matt Engard. You are, as expected, quite on top of things, Mr. Attorney. Now then, what I want is very simple. I want you to obtain a complete acquittal for Matt Engard. Matt Engard? But why? He did not kill anyone, I can attest to that. However, what? However, someone is framing him for murder. A very smart someone who is setting him up to take the fall. If I agree and do what he wants, can I believe he'll keep his end of the bargain? You are, of course, at liberty to take me at my word or not. However, there is one thing you can take as fact. Right now, your very precious item is with me in my possession. Help! No, Nick! Maya! You have 2 days. Of course, tonight he will be in questioning with the police. But the trial is in 2 days. At that trial, you will win a not guilty verdict. Remember, you only have one chance. One chance, Mr. Attorney. One? You expect me to get a not guilty in one trial day? Yes, exactly. I don't believe I was wrong in choosing you, so don't let me down. Ugh. Oh, yes. That's right. Now that I'm playing the role of the kidnapper, I can't pass up this chance to say, and don't even think about calling the cops. Not great, but you get the idea. Damn it. Who the hell are you? Very well, I'll tell you that much. My name is... The Killer. Or Do Killer. Mr. Nick, where's Missy Maya? She's been kidnapped. No, it's all my fault. If only I'd gone with Mystic Maya. It's not your fault, Pearls. Well, it is Mystic Maya. Mr. Wright, I think we should tell the police what's going on. No, we can't do that. If we do, who knows what will happen to Maya. Mr. Nick, what about the detective we saw earlier? Detective Gumshoe. Yes, that's it. Wait here. I'll be right back. All right. I'll take care of Pearl while you're away. What? Ransom? Shh, not so loud. Ransom is complete acquittal for Matt and Guard. Wait, the deal is complete acquittal in exchange for Maya, you mean? And this means Matt and Guard is obviously the killer, pal, no doubt about it. But the guy said that Engard is innocent. You really believe what that kidnapper tells you, pal? I guess he has a point. If Engard really is innocent, then why the kidnapping? And on top of everything else, there's also this evidence we keep finding. Huh? The forensic teams have a field day back there. But it's strange. There's so much evidence that it feels like something's wrong. There's too much evidence? Is that possible? Actually, did the kidnapper say something about Engard being set up? Anyway, looks like you won't be leaving here tonight, pal. Just sit tight and cooperate with the investigation. Tomorrow you can start yours. Alright. Isn't there another way? We also gotta be careful at pushing the kidnapper the wrong way. You're right. Dun dun dun. Date, time, location. No. Oh, my head. Where am I? I wonder if I'm still in that hotel. What happened to me? Nick, Pearly. Come on, you guys. This isn't funny anymore. Click. I see you've woken. Who are you? Me? I'm known as the Killer. The Killer? You mean like an assassin? I'm too young to die. Don't worry. You are not my target for now anyways. Nick, where are you? Help me. Yes, that's right. Only one person can save you now, and that person is Mr. Phoenix Wright. Huh? What? Nick's going to save me? Calm down and be a good girl. Think of this as business transaction. A business transaction? I'm going to contact him now. Hope you'll cooperate and play your assigned role well. Nick, what's going to happen to me? Nick, Pearly, sis. This girl has no luck. Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to concern yourself with, such as... March 11th, yeah. Good morning. Morning, Pearls. Mr. Nick, come on, let's hurry and go see Mr. Engard. We have to wait a bit, Pearls. Visiting hours don't start until 9 a.m., so... Oh, I see. Oh, my Mystic Maya. If only I had gone with you. Poor Pearl, she's been like this since last night. I managed to get home somehow yesterday evening, thanks to Detective Gumshoe gently holding her by the hand and leading her here. But by the looks of it, I don't think Pearl's got any sleep at all last night. Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, she's alright, right? Yeah, she's alright. Either way, I'm going to save her. You can trust me on that. Please, help her. I'm only able to stay this calm and collected, because Pearls is doing the crying for both of us. March 8:57 a.m. We couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I came down here early to visit one Nickel Samurai charged with the murder of Jam and Ninja. Bonjour. Good morning. How are you today? I know the situation might be a little tough for you. Oh, sorry, dude. I already signed up. Excuse me? I already have a life insurance. I signed up a long time ago because my job is, you know, Oh, no, 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 no. We're not insurance salespeople. Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either. What? Fire extinguishers? I mean, this building isn't my house, so... No, no, we're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. I'm a lawyer. My name is Phoenix Wright. A lawyer? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my manager, okay?
The Nickel Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he?
I think strange is an understatement. Sorry about that. You're just in time. Huh? You're a lawyer, dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now, so how about it?
Mr. Nick, this is our chance.
I have to make him let me take his case. I have to. Sorry to intrude, but I would like to ask you a few personal questions. That's okay, dude. But dude, my autobiography's coming out soon, so if I say stuff without the publisher's approval, then I'm gonna be in real hot water. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay?
Mr. Engard, he's so lucky he has so many people he can talk to.
I don't know if he can actually have if he actually has anyone he can really talk to. Sorry about that. Like I thought, the publisher said it'd be real bad if I said anything, dude. Does he have a mind of his own? Mr. Engard, I would like to ask you about the murder. Oh, are you covering this for a tabloid or a side job, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff. No, I'm not asking on behalf of a tabloid. Hold on a sec, I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay?
Is he alright, Mr. Nick?
If we're talking about Mr. Engard's brain here, I wouldn't put my money on it. Sorry about that. The studio's president said, even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows that I'm not the murderer.
Mr. Nick, what's Neo Mount Fuji?
It's a mountain in the city of Neo Old Tokyo. Tokyo, the city of Nickel Samurai protects. What's that? It's a ticket for the press conference. You were going to give one after the winning of the Grand Prix, right? Huh? Me? Yes, well, you were in the costume, no less. I never heard anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager. He didn't know? That's odd.
Mr. Nick, what are you going to do with that?
I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show it to him. Is that a transceiver? Hey, it looks like a real nice one, too. I got it as a present from someone. Interesting. I've also been instructed to take your case. Is that what you heard from the transceiver? Yes. Dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around. This is coming from a man with a cell phone on his wrist. Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going. Please wait. I really need to take your case. There's always other people in need of a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few?
Please let Mr. Nick represent you.
Man, oh man, lawyers these days. Now you dudes are use kids to pull in clients too. If you don't take me as your lawyer, then Killer is going to... Wait, what did you just say? Killer. Killer. What's he doing? He looks like he's mulling something over. Alright, dude. I accept your terms. Huh? I'll let you represent me in the court.
We did it, Mr. Nick.
Yeah. I don't feel any better for it, and he doesn't look too happy either. Go ahead, ask me anything. I'll help you as much as I can. And I thank my lucky stars that people know my name. Well, you're quite the hero, and you're in the national spotlight.
I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen?
Ah, it's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately I just keep on getting more and more popular. True enough. The Nickel Samurai is very popular among high schoolers and secretaries right now, as Mr. Engard has a way of catching the eye of women. Do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze, that's what I am.
A spring breeze?
That's why this kind of scandal is disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad. But everyone loves a good scandal. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do. So I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. And you were alone at the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show? I told you, dude, I have no idea about any press conference, okay? That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mr. Kurita was already dead at the time? Yeah, that's what I gathered, anyway, from my manager. I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own. And that's when the detective in the great green coat showed up. in the green coat. He searched me, and then out of the blue, the dude arrests me. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Corda. What sort of... That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. And he wanted to try to make a jammin' ninja movie, even though we all know it'd fail. Knuckle Samurai still won at the end, right? Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know? Do you know why you were arrested? I guess maybe my full body search went badly. Did they find something on you? They found a button from the Jammin' Ninja's costume. A button? I don't get it either. It was caught on the pleats of my samurai pants or hakama.
Ah!
Dude, I really think someone planted it there, though. I'm serious. I wonder if that's what really happened. I guess this is all about I'm gonna get from him.
Mr. Nick.
Yeah?
Let's ask one last thing. Let's test Mr. Edgard to see if he really is innocent or not.
We can do that?
Yeah. If you use this...
I has Magatama.
He won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it.
I get it. Mr. Edgard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Please answer me honestly. What is it, dude? Did you kill Mr. Juan Corda? Please put the phone away and answer this question yourself. Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corda, okay? Well,
Mr. Nick?
nothing. Not a chain or lock in sight.
Which means it's alright to trust him.
Yeah, it does appear that way. Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing my client is innocent. The trial's tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude. Da-da-da-da-da-da. What we need. Evidence. March 21st, 11:34 a.m., Ranco Law Offices. Well, at least we're able to get Mr. Matt Edgard as a client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important.
So now what do we do?
Well, the trial's tomorrow and we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Edgard's innocence. We have to find the real killer.
Okay, let's start looking.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without...
Good morning.
Hold on, it's you. What is going on around here? I heard poor Juan was killed. Is that true? It's a bad rerun is what this is. Another steel samurai doing the best, most evil deeds. You know, that's not entirely... I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. Why do all the stars have been interested in drop one by one like flies? It's always been that way ever since I was a little girl in elementary. The class hamster was fine until it was turned clean cage, and then died. Another turned Queen Reaper. I ruined with the dummy. Learned the name of the evil dies in 3 minutes. And actually, I just wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened. Don't push me, boy.
Mr. Nick, I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking too fast.
Miss Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower? Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder, and only recently did I finally find a star that makes this heart go badump again. I don't know what to say. I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? I'd watch your words. No one's going to get away with saying anything bad about my Juan. But I haven't said anything. Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway. Huh? What woman? That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is that manner of speaking supposed to be, and why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word modesty. When I was a young maid, I was beautiful, but despite this, pressed flowers, read stars, and wrote love poems. Girls, are you thirsty? A little. Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something.
Thank you very much.
Hey, are you paying attention, youngins, today? So I'm guessing Miss Oldbag heard everything from Lotta. I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder. Ugh, I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready. Getting ready for what? The show, of course. Well, and the press conference afterwards. Cue mysterious music from the magical press conference. Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder. I see. But But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly.
What?
I saw the most important moment of the night. The most important moment? You don't mean... Oh, no, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids these days. Please tell me, what did you see? Fuck. The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder isn't? Please don't stray into another tangent, please. If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present. Ugh. Looks like the investigation is still a full swing. No, just Stav and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens.
I wonder if we can do any investigation of our own in this kind of atmosphere.
Well, gotta roll up the sleeve and try, I guess. Hey, you're here! Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Lotta. Hey, Mr. Cop fella, the thief showed his face. What? Arrest him, put him on trial, find him guilty, give him the death penalty? What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling alright? Look, it's here and there and up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. So why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep?
What are you looking for?
My camera! Camera! It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera. Your camera? Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are. Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble.
Huh?
So you lost your camera? It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in the store and it's like $1,600 brand new.
Huh? But didn't you just say you bought it for $700?
I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon. I made it this itsy bitty scratch on it, and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He gave me his talking to, and I was real mean about it too. He done made me cry at that.
When did you lose your camera?
Last night, after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear darling, expensive sweetie. Lotta, what did you capture with the expensive camera of yours? I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye, so I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get anything from my big scoop. I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder. Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in the area. Yeah, actually, I was here around until Mr. Engard was arrested. What were you doing here? You sure you went to school, city boy? Wherever a lot of heart goes, there's a store to be found. A big scoop to be had. Big scoop. I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Reckon, of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot. I wonder what scoop she was after this time. Although, I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here. So, maybe I wasn't here the entire time. Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop? Well, maybe I was, but that's what a real journalist do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story was it you were hanging around here for? Oh. Bitches, y'all got secrets. Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer, can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know. Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide? We've been stopped, haven't we? Yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer. I'm glad someone around here is happy, Miss Lotta, and your eye rule smile. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel and Guards Hotel. Where are we? We're in Mr. Matt and Guard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? Oh, this girl. You're Mr. Engard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he is your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer. Well, it's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Engard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop on your mad dash to find clues to build this case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either.
It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick.
I am Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. All right. She may be small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing at that night. Yes, that is correct. Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Engard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call Mr. Engard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Kurita. And that's when you found his body, isn't it?
You really held strong through everything.
Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. So about you and... Stop right there. You aren't serious about to ask me how Mr. Engard and I are related, are you? Sorry. I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer. Why did she have to go and say something like that?
Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright?
I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I am Mr. Engard's manager. His manager. Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Kurita, have one? No, he did not. He didn't? Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that. Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like that here to places like this, honestly.
You're wrong. I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya.
Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright?
Yeah.
We don't like it. It's probably Mr. Engard's suitcase. For someone who is only going to be here for an award show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here.
Stars really are different from us, aren't they?
Looks like dishes left out from dinner for two at that.
I'm sure they were Mr. Engard and Miss Andrews' plates.
Looks like they had T-bone steaks. What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks? There's a giant bone sitting on the plate.
I don't really like meat.
There's something weird about this plate. Just wish I could put my finger on what it is. There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here.
I think that jacket-looking thing is called a happy.
Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled. That's the bedroom over there.
That's a bed. Wow, they have really big beds here.
You were the one taking care of the arrangements for this press conference, right? Yes, that's right.
But Mr. Engard said he didn't know about it.
Is that what he said?
Huh?
Actually, I didn't know all the details either. It was a request from the publicity department. All I did was help out and do what I was asked.
Oh, I see.
I wonder about that. It wouldn't take her to be the type of person to do something without knowing the details. That's Mr. Will Powers. He's an actor contracted with Global Studios. He's a very nice man, a man with a good heart. But that's all he is, and never will be. Ugh, what a terrible thing to say. Society doesn't care about genuinely nice people, Mr. Wright. Huh? For a second, her face twisted in pain.
I wonder if something happened to Miss Andrews.
Did you know the victim, Miss Kurita? Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place, after all.
Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai?
Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. If either of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die. I've got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Kurita was killed. Do you have any ideas? As to why Mr. Kurita was murdered? Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job, so do you have any ideas? Miss Andrews, sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation.
Is it a cyclops, Mr. Nick?
Yes, there's getting to be more and more of these lately. I asked to become Mr. Ingard's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition. Mr. Ingard doesn't seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing as he's told.
He's always saying my manager, right, Mr. Nick? I already put the trash out for good.
I hate talking about myself. What was that? I know what I thought it was. I hate talking about myself. It's chocolate matter, that's why. Sorry. Alright.